COVID-19 affects every aspect of our lives, including how and where we get our food. That's especially true for those in need and for local charities like the Lighthouse that provide food for the needy.
As Fox News' Amy Lang tells us, they've received a substantial grant for their emergency response.
Packing up emergency response boxes for people in need in Oakland County. Lighthouse, normally the place for food and shelter for those in need, struggling because of the COVID-19 crisis. The shelves in their Pontiac food pantry usually full, but with schools closed and people self-isolating, there is so much more need.
I'm not seeing a lot of food donations come in. I saw a lot of people go to the store and get a lot of things that maybe they didn't need. So I'm asking those people, if you got too much, make a donation. We need help.
That's Russ Russell, Chief Development Officer with Lighthouse. He and President Ryan Hertz say thousands of families are in need in Oakland County.
We're working specifically to try to target the households that they've identified as homeless, whose children rely very heavily on the school lunch programs.
It's not just donations of food that are needed here at the food pantry. They tell me they are also in desperate need of diapers. And it's not just supplies. They need volunteers, many of whom are staying home because of the crisis. And this is big. They need a building to turn into a shelter for the next few months.
We cannot let the homeless just go out on the street.
Russell is working frantically to find a place for the homeless in Oakland County. Normally, dozens of homeless people are cared for by hundreds of volunteers at area churches and synagogues. They call it a rotating shelter. But now gatherings of people are being banned and the churches and synagogues are closing their doors.
Sound the alarm, because the alarm is going off. And every day it gets a little bit worse. And it was 250, now it's 50. And the president said 10.
Russell referring to the recommended numbers of people gathering in one place at one time. So instead of rotating churches, he needs to find a permanent location for the next few months.
We are desperately trying to find one location where we can keep all of our guests collectively together, pretty much hunkered down during that period of time.
We believe that what we're doing right now is more important than it's ever been, and at the same time, more logistically challenging than it's ever been.
Back to the food, Lighthouse is asking for donations and setting up 2 additional locations for drop-off and pickup of supplies. United Way is matching up to $50,000 in donations, and the need is great.
There are heroes out there. They just need to know that there's an opportunity to be a hero.
For more information, log on to fox2detroit.com. In Pontiac, Amy Lang, Fox 2 News.